Hey, Walt, it's me, the donut-eating champion of Pesman Reuben. Ub iWorks. Shuffleboard Coke, Captain.
I'm old buddy, old pal. Come to offer me my job back? I gotta say, I got a lot of prospects on the horizon.
No, I got kicked out on my rear too. That's why I came by. Thought maybe you had something, anything. I gotta support my mother, and she's not the most gentle mother, if you know what I mean. So I didn't know if you had something. I'm desperate, Walt. Desperate, I tell ya. I didn't know if maybe with your connections with your brother Roy, if you had something. Anything.
To be honest, Hub, I don't have much going on myself.
Come on, Walt. If anybody can think of something, it's you. You're a thinker. I've got your number. You've got one of the greatest minds in all the world. If you just put your mind to it, you'll think of something.
All right, calm down. You're gonna wake the neighbors.
It's daylight, Walt.
Some of them take naps, but I can't think with you being a big bundle of nerves. Now give me a second to think about it.
Right. Sorry. If I just let you think, then we can come up with something. Think.
A minute. All right, a minute.
Right.
Can you breathe a little quieter?
It's not really my fault. The doctor says when I get all stressed, my sinuses and nasal cavities flare up, and I don't know what's going on. If I could just think with Pesman Reuben and...
By Jove, I think I got it.
Got what?
An idea, an idea.
Oh, what is it?
We go into business for ourselves.
I don't think so.
We don't need an agency. We cut out the middleman. It's just us. All we need is clients. We can call it iWorks Disney Commercial Artist.
You're gonna give me top billing.
Well, Disney iWorks sounds like you're going to go get your eyes checked out. Or get a nice pair of spectacles. We're commercial artists. We're not optometrists. I tell you what, you go set up shop, I'll get the clients, we'll be in business in no time. Well, what are you doing? Get going!
Right. Yes, sir, Mr. Disney, sir. Walt, sir. Walt Disney, sir.
Now, Walt and Ub weren't doing too bad at all. Walt did the sales pitches and got enough clients to afford them their own office and plenty of profit. The iWorks Disney Commercial Artist Company was in business all right. Well, for a little while anyway. You see, Walt got a job as an animation cartoonist at the Kansas City Slide Company, and he left Ub in charge of their company. Ub wasn't much of a take-charge kind of guy. Things went downhill pretty fast. And soon enough, Ub was asking Walt if he could get a job at the Kansas City Slide Company too. So that was the end of the iWorks Disney Commercial Artist Company and the beginning of learning a new kind of drawing, animation. How it began might seem a bit primitive, but remember, you have to start somewhere. So first, an animator draws a picture. Then they cut out whatever parts are going to move. And they tack those movable pieces onto a board with a little pin. Snap a picture, move the piece a tiny bit, pin it again, snap a picture, move the piece again. Well, you get the picture. Now this is how they ran the animation department where Walt worked at the Kansas City Slide Company. But he'd heard of a new kind of animation, cell animation. It was a whole lot more creative, a whole lot more inventive, a whole lot more Walt Disney.
Wow, like we know the place.
Roy, I'm gonna make magic in here. I borrowed this camera from Mr. Cogger, and I'm gonna be making cell animation. It's the hottest thing out in New York right now. It's gonna revolutionize the way animated films are made.
Well, it's not what Elias had in mind when he built this garage, but I'm sure he'd be impressed to see him making moving pictures in here.
Yeah. I'm onto something big here, Roy. I can feel it. It's so modern and exciting. And I'm good at it, Roy. I'm good at it.
No, you're good at it. You're good at anything you put your mind to, but can you make something out of this? I mean, if you can make some money at this, some real money, you should open a business.
Roy, old brother of mine, you're talking to somebody who's already procured himself an interview with the king of Kansas City showbiz.
Frank Newman?
Yeah, Frank L. Newman, the owner of the Newman Theater on Main Street, seating 1,000 seats. in Italian Renaissance style. I illustrated their programs when I worked at Pest and Rubin, so I already had an in. I told them about the laughgrams me and the fellows were working on, and they liked the idea. Said Mr. Newman would love to see him.
And what's a laughogram exactly?
Well, you know how before a movie begins, they show a few minutes of a newsreel?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's just like that, but with moving cartoons. Okay, just imagine like a commentary on something that's happening in the city. You know how everybody complains about the transportation being so slow? Well, we show a lady sitting there, waiting for our trolley, and the next thing you know, a flower's growing up around her hosiery.
Yeah? Well, here, show me.
All right, you only have to paint the background once, okay? Anything that moves is put on the forefront of a transparent celluloid. But if only one character's talking and the other's standing still, you only have to move one character. And then you just use a stationary cell for the other. Here, let me show you.
That's really something.
I think I'm gonna be in business again. And if these laughograms take off, I can start making longer films. Whole animated films. One for kids and adults. For the whole family to see together.
Well, you know I'm rooting for you. So, did you finish this one?
Yeah. It's perfect.
Now, these are the bee's knees, Mr. Disney. I mean it.
Say, we could do one where bees have knees. That would be a laugh, wouldn't it be?
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Well, I love them.
Love them.
Yeah, I love them. Gotta have them.
Gotta have them.
Right here, right now. That's what you come here for, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it is.
Now, tell me how much you want for these here laughograms. Are they gonna be too expensive to produce, or can I buy them from you?
Oh, gosh.
Are you telling me that you came to a business meeting and you don't have a sales pitch? What is this, your first time around the block, kid?
No. Of course not. It's just, I have a frog in my throat, that's it.
Well, you tell him to jump on out here and give me a price. I ain't got all day.
30 cents a foot.
Deal. Come on, I'll check on it. Mr. Disney, I believe that this is going to be the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Sure is, sir. Sure is. And thanks for watching this and giving me the time to
Kid,
to
I
show
ain't
you.
got all day. Save your mush for your gal and move on out.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
This is not the military. My name's Mr. Newman. The door's over there.
Right, yeah. Thanks, Mr. Newman!
Enough already. Get out of here before I change my offer.
Now, Walt left that meeting with Mr. Newman feeling like $1 million. Until he realized he wasn't going to make any money on the deal. He was so excited to have sold his laughograms to the king of Kansas City showbiz that he forgot to figure in his profit on the pricing.